Yes! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do our usual bit where we announce the date. It is currently Tuesday, September 18th, 2012. My name is Sean Plott.
And I'm Bill Grainer.
And I'm Sean Bouchard.
And this is MetaDating, Episode 2, whereby we three embark upon the adventures of playing through a variety of romantically themed video games that may or may not capture anything remotely close to the game we love. Last week we played the pigeon dating simulator, Hatoful Boyfriend, which was excellent. I guess I would throw to you, Bill, first about your pigeon dating experience, and also we kind of did some research on the game more after we played it, and it turns out that there's a lot of sweet, crazy things that can happen that we didn't see.
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to say that there was obviously we were having a good old time last time, and there was a lot there. Something about, you'll recall we lived in a cave, and at some point we ran past some ruined buildings, and I think Sean Bouchard and I had the same, we sort of texted each other in the middle of the night, the same thing, which is like, holy crap, it's actually a horrible sort of world, it's like pigeon post-apoc, something's going on. So I think Sean looked more into the wiki, but I think we were right on the verge of something, and that was corroborated by some emails we got.
There was serious world building going on that wasn't totally obvious from the 8-bit images of pigeons just pasted
16.
onto the It was I guess 16. I guess that was not 8, but the MS Paint quality images, I guess.
What was the thing that you were saying, that there was a head you could find in the doctor's office?
Yeah, no, totally. So I was totally creeped out by the doctor, to be fair. And apparently that fear was justified because there's an ending of the game where he cuts off your head and puts it in a box. Like a whole Kevin Spacey thing, except with pigeons.
Spoiler.
Oh, okay, no, sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody from 10 years ago.
There's that new generation that's going to watch
You did a spoiler with another spoiler. That's amazing.
How meta spoiler. So, and this week we're not doing a dating simulator per se. That's like a huge genre of games that's very popular, the visual novel experience. But this week we're going to be doing something quite different. It's what is the official term for it? It's like an AI-driven story system. The game is called Facade. Sean Bouchard, intro the game, damn it.
Yeah, Facade. So they call it an interactive story, which could mean anything. But Facade is super interesting. It's from 2005. I did a little bit of research on this. So it was done by Michael Mateus and Andrew Stern, who are academics and game designers. It was actually part of Michael Mateus's PhD dissertation at Carnegie Mellon. And the game won the Grand Jury Prize at Slam Dance in 2006, back when they still did video games. I don't think they do that anymore.
You are totally reading from a thing right now, Sean.
I am totally reading from a thing.
Well,
sorry.
I want to throw out there that I actually cited the paper that went with this in my thesis, because it was expressive AI. It's AI that expresses something. So
that's exactly. I mean, the deal with this is that it's supposed to be a conversation simulator. That it's trying to use, cutting-edge natural language processing technology to understand what you're saying as you say it, and have characters respond, to your very words. And that's interesting. That's a pretty cool thing. That's like a step towards the holodeck, right?
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess I should probably say that what happens in the game is that you're invited over to a dinner with a couple that's been fighting, and there's tension, trying to talk them out of the relationship, talk them back in the relationship, or get kicked out of the house.
You play the mutual friend / third wheel, which is a situation I assume we can all relate to. That's...
Yeah, and if I may mention, I believe that there is also a hint of bitter tone running throughout, and whether that can be correlated with the academic nature of the piece, I don't know. But there you go.
After slaving away on a single piece, for bitterness starts to bubble up through all the conversations. Or maybe
Exactly.
the writer had a difficult breakup and wrote all her lines into the girl. People are like, oh, I hate that girl character in the game. And he's like, yeah. Sweetie. So, before we begin, I guess we should note what we're drinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I have
I like the boot.
with an Ovila quad in it.
Wait, a boot with quads?
That's good. That's good.
What's an Ovila quad?
It's a Belgian ale. It's a Belgian Trappist ale, he said here snobblishly while drinking out of a boot.
What's that all about? Hey, I've got a Red Stripe, which this is probably one of the more American imports. It's from Jamaica. It turns out that the here, if I can just find my memory banks here, where I've memorized all this. The current lager formulation was first produced in 1938 from the son of E.P. Cotter.
Awesome.
And these guys have also sponsored the Jamaican bobsled team from time to time, intermittently.
Just occasionally.
Yeah. So
they can't commit to that. I feel like that's something you would want to stick with. I don't know.
It tastes a little like Heineken, but better.
Ah, excellent.
Okay. And in honor of the awkward dinner party, I have a Moscato, an Italian Moscato in a fancy bottle with
Wow,
some dude on it.
that's nice.
Yeah.
So what's a Moscato?
It's a dessert one. It's a dessert one. I got some cheeses.
Oh,
there we go.
Jesus.
You are so extravagant. And actually, Sean, I'm
I don't know,
about to
man.
load the game. I'm about to load up our first playthrough of Facade. We've been playing through it multiple times, discussing in between. Sean, is there like a tone we should try to have going into this?
I think the first one should be exploratory. I think we should just let's see what happens. Let's see where this night takes us.
Yeah.
Looks like Facade is loading, and in Comic Sans, yes.
Yeah, it's version 1.1 as we noticed earlier. So
Yeah.
hopefully they fix the A bug.
It's clearly setting. This is actually interesting. It's clearly setting up this interactive theater thing with the curtain, the red curtain.
In movies, they dim the lights and then they draw the thing open, pulls you into the moment.
Yeah.
This is like a loading screen that makes you wish you had a better processor.
I mean, this could take up to 60 seconds. Oh, here we go.
A phone rings.
Hey, it's Trip. It's wow. It's been a while since we all but why don't you come over tonight? Grace and I we'd love to see you. So yeah, just come on over around 8. It'll be fun.
This guy sounds like he's inviting us over at gunpoint.
Yes, great.
This is what it's like when I tweet about this hangout.
That's not going to get hard to listen to after the third time. That's going to be...
Ugh. Is that part of the soundtrack?
Mm-hmm.
That high-pitched thing that hits you in the sinus? Yes.
Yeah, the feedback.
It's off-putting. Oh, this is my favorite part of the game. So we got to pick a name, and Sean and Bill are not options.
Okay.
Sean and Bill. Oh.
Bill, well, in deference to you as a human being, what's your favorite letter from A to Z?
God, not something stupid. T.
Bill, that's the worst favorite letter you could possibly have.
Get in the game, Bill. Get in the game. How about B?
All right, B. Our name is Ben.
Ben, that's good.
All right.
Bend over.
I'm gonna hit that. Hey. Are you related to Eileen over?
Oh God, that was too funny.
Oh.
What, Grace, this?
Yes, you know how I feel.
I know. I'll do it right now, all right?
You know, I've had to ask you about
Get
this
off
several.
I'll get rid of it in just a minute.
So I can also type things like
Trip.
"hello," and that's what I'm actually saying in the game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk up to this door. I'm gonna knock.
Ben!
Oh!
I thought I heard someone out here.
He was just waiting at the door for you.
How you doing, man?
How are we doing?
We're doing good. Good.
Good.
Great, great. Wow, it's really, really great to see you. Come on in.
Look at that unitard.
Those are high pants.
Go get Grace.
Oh God.
So it says unintelligible arguing. It's in this kind of weird, trippy. This is sort of like how 3D looked in like 1993.
Yeah, this is like that one Dire Straits video. Is this like actually cell shaded though, or not?
No, I
What
think
is-
it's mostly bitmaps. I think it's mostly sprites.
Yeah, I mean, like as I rotate, the plant rotates to face me.
Ben.
Oh,
Hi, how are you? Oh, it's so nice to see you. It feels like it's been forever.
how are we?
Yeah, how are you doing?
Good.
Great.
Fantastic.
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 But
I
you
feel fantastic.
By the way, you look fabulous.
Oh, she does too.
Ben,
Yeah.
I'm hoping you can help me understand where I went wrong with my new...
Why does she look exasperated?
You just interrupted her, dude.
Oh,
You can't.
You were flirting with me.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I'm not sure I should offer you a drink. Maybe way over here.
oh. Okay, so
Wow. These.
So, about my
Drinking.
decoration.
Okay, that got uncomfortable.
With this room, I was trying for a kind of postmodern style.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that it comes across.
But it is clearly just not happening. This is a mess.
Oh.
It is a mess.
Yeah.
is a mess, you jerk.
Ah, yes, I've been waiting for someone to say that.
Really?
I can't believe she took that so well.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah, that's weird.
You are such a ladies' man, Sean.
But
I know, right?
it's fine. Well, we're all friends here.
Ben, seeing you again makes me remember the wonderful times we all used to have.
This girl is so inappropriate. What do we say?
It's true.
Happy smile sound.
Yeah, I've missed you.
Huh,
Wow.
I just thought of something.
What?
There's something we need to celebrate.
What's that?
What do you mean?
Ben, remember it was almost exactly 10 years ago tonight that you introduced us? Senior year of college.
Oh, jeez.
Do you remember that?
Of course.
Of course.
We really want to thank you for years and years of...
Pain?
That look wasn't a joke.
That's not subtle. That's Wow. That's not subtext.
Look at this, his screaming eyes.
She hates that magic 8 ball.
Now. Big sigh.
What do you... No, we're fine. Everything's fine. Trip, have you noticed we're fighting in front of our friend?
Grace, come on, that kind of statement is not helpful.
Trip, there's nothing wrong with
We're not
disagreeing in front of our
We're
friend.
not disagreeing.
You are disagreeing.
Oh.
Nice.
What?
Happy but tense
You
sigh.
and I are getting along so well tonight.
That's
Stay
true.
there for a moment. I want your opinion.
Uh-oh.
Stay there.
Okay.
Don't move. Don't.
I'm tired of looking at this god-awful couch. Maybe if I replaced it with,
Do you remember, Grace,
what?
how I proposed to you?
Oh,
Here.
God. Trip.
Ben, I'll show you. It was at Grace's parents' house. Christmas.
Trip, what are you doing?
Senior year of college. I
What?
got on one knee in front of everybody.
Stop it, Trip.
I pulled out a diamond ring,
Trip.
and I said, Grace, will you marry me? Is that romantic or what?
Is it?
It's just okay.
Ben, yes? Very romantic?
No. No.
That is not romantic.
No.
Thank you.
Hot air balloons.
Not everyone thinks
Jesus.
like that is so romantic. I don't know where you get your ideas.
Ben.
Wow.
Grace, come on. What could be more romantic than that?
Ben, I'm sorry. You need to see
Grace.
that. Trip, you're being a real bore tonight. Let's just forget about it, okay?
Wow.
Now I can hug her.
Okay.
Can you?
You can bet on it.
Hug.
Oh, you're hugging me.
Ben. Here.
She's just the kind of person who has to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Ben, I just
Ben.
realized. I'm sorry.
What?
I haven't gotten us drinks.
Oh.
Oh, this is good because I just bought these classy new cocktail shakers I need us to try out.
Trip would try to serve you one of his high-class drinks before even saying hello.
Why don't I
Good.
make us one of my new drink inventions? I call it Grace's Inner Soul. It's a mixture of Chardonnay, bitters, and lots of ice.
Good one. Tell him it's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
How does that sound?
Tell him. Tell him it's awesome.
Yes.
Tell him it's hilarious.
Great.
Ah. Ben, you are an adventurous drinker, like me.
Ben, I think
Ben.
you prefer something simple and light, like a nice glass of Chardonnay, yes?
Last Chardonnay.
Extremely controlling. No.
Yeah. Who
No.
are these friends?
No, thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make this drink for us. Our
She's
friend is
shocked.
here, we're gonna enjoy ourselves, that's all there is to it. Grace, everybody loves my drinks. You know that, don't you? Everybody.
Say everybody.
God.
Yeah. Go.
Everybody.
Egg 'em on.
Everybody.
In college, you were
Everybody.
a bartender.
How do you know about
Oh, I know you were trying to keep it a big secret, but one time my friends and I went slumming off campus to some crappy bar in the sticks, and we saw you there.
Oh, that's great. Ah, you're driving me insane. Goddamn slumming it off campus.
Whoa.
You hide things from me? You're so distant? You do. You hide things from me.
What is she hiding?
I don't know.
Then,
What are you hiding?
Hey, no. It's just gonna make this whole thing worse if you keep criticizing me.
I wasn't asking.
It had nothing.
Trip, you think you are so romantic,
Oh,
but no,
Christ.
you're trying to manipulate me.
Goddamn manipulation. Grace, I just
yeah,
want to
yeah,
be together
right.
and be happy. Can you just see that? Can't we just do that?
Okay. So,
No.
No.
All right. You know what?
oh, I didn't say
Ben?
anything. Ah, crap.
I'm going to ask you something.
I'm ready.
Grace, let me ask our guest a question. Ben,
Ben.
yes or no? Each person in a marriage is supposed to try really hard to be in sync with the other, right?
I think yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, when you're married, to make it good, you need to always be positive and agreeable and together.
No. No.
Yes,
No.
No.
Yes.
What? Oh, all right. Yes. Just admit it, Trip. Admit it. We have a shitty marriage.
Oh,
We've
Christ.
never been really happy from day one. Never. God damn it.
Wow.
Yeah, go on. Get out of my face. Can't friggin' take this. What the? God damn it.
Are you okay?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Ben, I...
What, Trip? Are you trying to
No.
talk to me?
Wow.
Ben, I can't believe this is happening.
Divorce her? I'm going all in.
Go.
All
Go.
right. Do it.
In what you said before about forgiving, I think we've already learned something about Trip.
Oh, we're talking about me again, are we?
What? Trip, it's your fault. 10 years ago, freshly married and just out of college, you convinced me to go into advertising instead of art. What? If it weren't for you, I could be a real artist by now.
Tell her there are no real artists.
Ben. Oh,
There are no real artists.
This painting, well, see, all I really wanted was something personal and beautiful and special.
Grace.
But I just, no, I just get so depressed and angry when I look at it.
Jesus.
Ask her why she gets angry. Just keep asking why.
Oh yeah, why?
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 Yeah, why?
Good, you're trying to understand this craziness. That might help her.
It just really bothers me. I can't. Ugh.
There's nothing wrong with the stupid painting.
Ask him why there's nothing wrong.
Tell me more about the
We
stupid
talk
painting.
about us, our relationship. You've really held me back, Trip.
Wow.
You can't put that on me.
I've wasted 10 years of my life on advertising and redecorating.
Oh my God. Ben.
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 Ben. 10 years.
No.
Tell her to have kids.
Talking about Grace.
Would be
Ben,
great.
you think this is all my fault, don't you?
Trip, sometimes I think my life would be so different if I hadn't married you, where my art career might be by now.
Your
It's
art
not
career?
your fault.
Yes?
Holy shit. You think I'm to blame? I'm to blame for all this.
Well,
All you said is it's not your fault.
Too much.
How
I
did the...
hate this.
oh, his
Okay.
neck broke.
Done. He's done.
Look, let's talk Trip now.
Grace, you know I've never wanted anyone but you.
Aha!
Ben, you think this is all my fault, don't you?
Yes, totally.
Holy shit! You think I'm to blame for all this?
Yeah.
All what?
Oh,
Yes.
yes? Oh, this is too much. I can't take this. Oh.
Maybe she should divorce him.
Grace, you should. Oops.
Use
Should.
About Trip. Ben,
talking about it.
Divorce?
Oh my
Ben.
God!
You think we should get a divorce?
It worked. Yes.
Yes. This is bullshit.
Wow.
You saying it's over? We should just give up?
Yes.
I like the discordant piano that comes in.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes.
let's keep talking about us, our relationship.
Grace, I want to take care of you.
I don't actually have
Sure.
control over the camera for a lot of this.
Oh, really?
Turning it, yeah. When it gets really good on
You
center.
always wanted that.
Ben,
I know you did.
What is she trying to say?
I don't know.
How about, what are you trying to say?
What? Good. You're asking questions. See, that helps. So that's how you see it, Trip? That you're taking care of me?
Grace.
Let's keep talking about us, our relationship. Trip, can't you see? It's the way you speak, the way you talk to me.
Guys, tell me something to do.
I'm not allowed to be angry.
You tell me what to do. You don't listen.
Tell him
Ben,
to listen.
I'm not telling
Yeah.
you. I'm
Trip,
trying
you
to
should
help.
listen.
You should listen more.
Yes? See, I'm the one trying to reach out to you, Grace.
Ugh.
Oh, this is so dramatic.
It's, and they're standing away from each other.
Let's switch the focus to Grace. Grace, I don't
Okay.
think you really want us to quit our jobs, lead a simpler lifestyle.
What? Trip, you know what I...
Oh, come on. You grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. You can't live any other way.
Oh my God.
I think she should be an artist.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
No. No, I don't want to make art, please.
No, I'm not talking to you.
No, not you. Good lord.
Ah,
See, Ben, all this time, I just can't stop thinking that I should have been painting.
why don't you just do it then?
Tell her she should start painting.
Be a goddamn art. Ben, we already talked about that. Am I wrong?
Yes.
I like telling people that they're wrong.
Okay, god damn it, I can't do this anymore. Just stop.
Oh, I feel like the AI is breaking.
Ben,
Yeah.
I know what you're hinting at, okay?
What am I
about
hinting?
me.
You're hinting very
About
subtly.
Do you two want to hear the honest truth, huh?
Yes.
Hey, honest truth. Yes.
Trip?
Yes.
See, Ben, I've been listening carefully to what you've been saying tonight. Ben, stop interrupting me. Let me speak.
Sorry, my bad.
You've really been pushing me. It makes me wonder if you're really my friend.
Grace.
Ben, I've got to ask you, yes or no? Do you really think that flirting with me, asking if we're okay, criticizing me, telling me to make art, telling Trip to make art, suggesting we get divorced, and worst of all, suggesting that Trip is to blame. But especially what you said about forgiving and forgetting.
Did you say anything about forgiving and forgetting?
Something about myself from all that? Is what you've said tonight supposed to add up somehow to something? Is it? Just
Yes.
give me a yes
Yeah.
or
Yes.
Yes. That was
There's a
your
point. Sure.
I painted this.
Oh my god.
Bullshit.
I am an artist, Trip. Fuck you.
Is that allowed to be said?
I don't think so.
Secretly painting?
Every time you go on a goddamn business trip, I paint. So don't ever give me any more of your "you could never be an artist" crap.
Oh, Grace.
Oh,
Grace.
You should
Great.
sell it. Tell her to sell it.
What? Sell the paint. I'm gonna stand up.
No one's even gonna respond.
No, that's...
Jesus.
Then
Ben,
I
What?
You have deeply offended them.
Can we? What's the other
It's
room?
changes.
Look like?
It's changed everything.
everything.
Make up.
Take out. Tell her to be an artist again.
I think it's over.
Oh no!
Nice.
Grace.
No. It's over, Trip. Don't you see that?
What? But you just said...
I just told you something about me I should have said a long time ago. I am an artist, but you can't see that. And
Oh.
no, Ben, hold on.
I like how awkward the Ben is.
No, Trip, this is about me. I see now it's not about you or about our marriage.
Me? Our marriage? Hey, no, wait!
Ben,
Oh damn!
sorry. Thank you, though. You really helped me.
Grace!
Wow.
Grace!
You did it.
Bravo, guys.
Christ. I should have told her.
Oh, is
That's
Oh.
it. You're done.
true.
Curtain down.
Wow.
Wow.
View your generated stage play. What's that? What's our generated
Oh,
stage play?
no, it's literally just a transcript of the thing. But the implication, it's saying stage play, is that you could like stage a performance of this.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to exit the game, and we're going to be doing multiple playthroughs for any who are watching. Like, as I refill my beer boot. So, we didn't get the chance to like talk that much throughout the course of it, but we talked ruin their marriage. That was awesome.
It was pretty good.
We achieved something on this Tuesday.
Yeah, I think so. All those things we said about Trip being an artist and about Ben and being an artist, and is this all supposed to mean something? Ben.
I'm seriously curious, you guys, because like obviously it's got some recognition problems and whatnot, but
Oh, sure, yeah.
there's a moment where she starts listing off in a very mechanical way, sort of all of the things that you've done so far to offend her, I guess.
Yeah.
Did that work for you?
That was cool. I liked that because
I mean, right?
yeah.
This actually goes man, this reminds me of Spectre too, because there's a term that I thought of where it's sort of like I guess it's kind of like a fortune cookie. I don't know. I always think fortune cookie, even though that's not really the right thing. Where basically you do something in a game, and then at the end it just lists what you did, and for some reason it's really cool.
There's like a Chrono Trigger thing there too, where like you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
realize that the game has a memory of the things that you're doing.
Yeah.
Spectre, by the way, I'm just going to throw this out for anybody who's listening, is a game that Bill and I worked on, SPECTRE game.
Spectre.
There's like a website for it or something. It's not the tank game. It's the platformer.
Yeah, this is like you're a guy who has memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I actually like what you were bringing up, Bill, about this, where it like lists back what you did. Because in pretty much any game where you're an avatar, right, like in Half-Life where you're Gordon Freeman, or even like a third-person game where you're like Nico Bellic or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it's you always kind of get the impression that the world is happening around you sort of automatically, and whatever influence you throw out into the world, whatever, you can sort of like dabble. It's a little sandcastle. Like in Grand Theft Auto, you can like steal a car and like drive it into like a school playground and get out and be fine.
It's not going to affect anything, right? It's not going to have long-term repercussions.
Yeah, it's just a school with children that you ran over.
Whereas we just ruined the lives of 2 people. I want you to appreciate that.
Well, it was weird. When she just started listing it off, it made me aware of myself in the game. And I was like,
Totally.
oh! 'Cause I don't know, do you ever have that feeling of like, oh, I get to be naughty? Like, ask her about the painting. Tell Bill, or tell Trip that you hate his drinks.
Oh, of course. Yeah. It's you. That's like you just want to be shenanigans all day long. Like that's it. You're a gremlin. Like and so there is a certain like when a game, especially like remember that rash of like morality games that came out where it's like, oh, we're gonna have a moral component in our like first person shooter.
God, I hated that.
And a lot of the time with those, I guess this one felt more like we definitely picked a direction and went for it, but sometimes what happens with those more morality things is like you don't. It's like you'll do something totally like innocuous, and then it interprets it as being like a
minus
school bus
50
of children
morality
explodes.
points.
Yeah, exactly. Or like you accidentally punch the wrong guy and then he attacks you and until death. It's like you can't get him to stop fighting you. I mean, that happened in what was that?
Chickens in Skyrim.
Chickens in Skyrim.
Right?
Same as what's the one? Fallout 3,
Okay, yeah,
where it's
yeah,
like this dude's dad like punches like it's like he's I don't know, you like hit him or something, and then he decides to just like he is not gonna stop attacking you until like one of you is just cold, and then like everyone's like, you murdered him, man. It's like, no,
to be fair, if you
come
go
on.
around punching people, I mean, what do you expect to happen?
Yeah,
But
I
think you're absolutely right. I mean, this is something that we instinctively do when we go into a game, is we test the limits of our effect on the world, right? Because we understand, we've been taught that games have this sort of digital existence that is simulated around us, and there are some things that we can do that affect that, and some things that we do that don't affect that. Right? In Mario, there's some blocks that you hit and they disappear, and some blocks just stay there. And so we test what those limits are. We try to find the boundaries. And it's interesting when a game gives you a false set of boundaries. It tells you these are what the limits are, and then later reveals, no, actually, I've been paying attention more than you thought.
That's cool,
like
yeah.
Elementary school when they tell you can't subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. Like, surprise negatives. You're like, whoa, what the hell?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly my reaction, too.
I also just want to say, I think what I was trying to get at before is blame and shame. That's what it is, shaming people in games where, it's like, it's the grand search that went on a couple of years ago to make more emotions than just like the thrill of killing. It's like the only other emotion that really got nailed down was shaming people for killing. So it's like, here's a game where, it's like the only way you can interact with this world is by shooting it with a gun. That's it. You're a man who walks around with a gun, and if you shoot someone, it's like, you'll have fun, but then at the end of the level, it's like, you really shot that guy. I don't know how you can justify that. Of course, you can't talk. I mean, you could shoot the guy who's shaming you if you want, but that's it. He won't die, though.
Actually, okay, so that brings up another interesting thing, is that in this game, the characterization is really exaggerated. I personally didn't mind it because I understand that they're trying to convey in a very blunt way what's going on here. I think it would be boring if they made their interaction really subtle. So the fact that I walked in and she's like, God, Trip, I hate you. Ben, you look hot. Did that break it for you? I don't know if I'm just too much suspension of disbelief.
Yeah, it definitely catapulted us in a certain direction. Like, it's really, I thought it, what I'd like to try the next time is if we try to buddy up with Trip, because this time it really seemed like we were we were sort of placed against him early on, I think. I don't know. That might just be me though, but it definitely that intro totally sets you in a certain position.
I agree, and I would go so far as to say that this game, one of the things this game does is makes me really aware of how much we communicate through subtlety, through body language and through tone, and how hard it is to make yourself understood when you're just typing text into this kind of an environment.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing, and the way that it's super interesting that this is voiced as compared to like the game that we played last time. But the blocking and the voice acting is very broad. It's very it's not subtle, and I especially in the context of like, hey, this is like a play. God, I think about the plays that I've seen that really master this like two-person dynamic, and it's all about subtlety and speed and things that we don't get out of this interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as we're going into round 2, so is our goal to only agree with Trip ever?
We could do that. I mean, I think we're going to get a similar ending to this. I think it's going to end with Trip walking out. I mean, I'm curious if we could get them together. I don't think it's easy to do, but it seems like it's an obvious self-directed goal. So I don't know. Are we up to that challenge?
Sure.
Agree with everyone?
Agree with everyone all the time?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Let's do it.
All right. So our goal is to try to get them together, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm coming back. Should we hug? Bill, another favorite letter?
N.
Nat parenthesis female.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know we could do that.
So there's also a male Nat, I think that implies.
Dude, let's be female. Let's see.
Be female. I thought we had to be male.
Let's
cozy up to Trip.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cozy up to Trip. Yes.
Where are the new wine glasses? That should be obvious.
I'm gonna knock.
Trip, don't turn this into a...
Oh, she's here.
What? You told me to be an hour from now.
I'm knocking.
Oh, she's right
Come
on
in.
time.
Trip.
All right.
Nat! Hey, it's been too long. How are you doing? You look... Oh. The European greeting. I love
Kissed
it.
him.
And we just got back from
Nice.
Italy where they do that all the time.
Oh, very smooth Trip.
Well, come on in.
That was good. Yep.
Wow.
Well done.
I'll go get Grace.
How about we follow him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see what's in the other room.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just messed up the controls.
No, here we are.
Oh.
Hi, how are you? God, it's been a while.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I just asked her that.
Super. We're doing super.
I can ask too.
Super.
Aw.
We
And
got
I
the
have
happy
to
spots
say,
on
you
it.
look great.
Actually, I do like doing terrible. See if we can make this about you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping
Just
you can help me
be
understand.
as much of a jerk as you can like they are about yourself.
I need a drink.
Thanks.
Nat, you're always so sweet to us. Isn't she sweet?
You come in and demand drinks.
Sweet. Drink.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to fix us some drinks in a second.
Yes!
Fancy new cocktails.
System is responsive.
So this armoire looked so appealing when I bought it. But looking at it here in the apartment, it just looks like a monstrosity.
I love the armoire. Is that spelled right?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
that's totally it.
Really?
See, Grace, no one has a problem with your decorating.
Grace, you're ugly.
Well, whatever. I'm going to return most of this anyhow. I have to redo this room. Well, we're all friends here.
So, drinks. So, what's your poison?
Drinks.
How about a martini? Grace's dad taught me how to make them. It's a really classy drink.
Oh, cool, yeah. Do it.
Okay.
High-class drinks.
I'm gonna hug him.
Oh, well, you're well.
Tonight, aren't you?
Hug her too.
Yeah.
She's gonna get angry otherwise.
I want a mojito.
You're.
Can you fix a mojito?
Oh, that's nice of you. Grace, aren't you glad we invited her over?
Oh, this is good. This is so much more happy.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna make you a martini.
No,
That's
no.
clever.
Maybe you'd like some juice or mineral water.
Both. Can it be both?
Okay, good. I'll just whip up these bad boys real quick.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I'm afraid Trip thinks the best way to a friend's heart is through his liver.
Wait, what did you
It
say?
is.
Grace usually refuses to drink what I'm making, but tonight I get the feeling she'll join us.
You know, I don't want to drink tonight. Nothing for me.
Yes.
Martini.
No. Definitely martini. Grace. Grace.
I'm
Grace.
I'm here to hear this.
What? Trip, there's no
What?
form of disagreeing in front of
We're
our
not
friend.
disagreeing. We're not disagreeing.
Stop disagreeing.
Oh, nice. Wait, there's a magic 8-ball in here?
There is.
Never.
Never stop disagreeing.
Ooh,
Nat,
he
That
passed.
was amazing.
photo I just put up from our recent trip to Italy.
It's a beautiful picture of the Italian countryside. Of course she'll like it.
Grace, I know you don't like it, but our friend might. Here we are.
So I
Hope
just
you
found
like
the-
it. Nat, come take a look at this.
God, this evening is getting more exhilarating by the minute.
I love this photo.
Look, I already know how you feel about my decorating. Let's just move on from that conversation.
I can't believe how much you love my decorating. It's such a betrayal.
It really is.
Hey, anybody, join me on the couch if you like.
Oh, join her on the couch.
No,
Nat,
drink the martini.
word, what does this picture say to you?
What is
Italy.
it? One word.
I stayed behind in the hotel room when I was out taking this picture, so...
What does it say to us? Ill.
Italy. Fun.
Well, actually, this trip to Italy was meant to be our second honeymoon.
Oh wow.
Oh,
What a fancy second honeymoon.
I'm always the last to know.
Great.
It's amazing that we are hearing so much
I'm
about
the-
Italy, though, since we
So,
got there first
in
by
a
kissing.
word, this says...
Fun.
romance. No, it says romance.
Romance? In our marriage, that's just a code word for manipulation.
Wow.
Whoa!
Ask her about manipulation.
Ask about manipulation.
Asking me if I wanted to go.
That is kind of a dick
That's not the
move,
first time he's done that. And you knew I planned to attend my friend's art show that weekend.
Manipulation.
Oh, God, please, no more talk about Italy tonight.
Manipulation is synonymous with.
It's driving me insane.
I'm the one going insane. Goddamn romance.
What? What are you saying? Nat,
It's
And
taking
you.
control of my camera.
Those eyebrows are incredible.
Talking about Tripp's goddamn drinks.
Okay, let's try. What can we say to make them happy again?
Um,
What does she like?
I
think-
try to be
Yeah,
romantic
right.
with you, but you're cold and distant. I do. I really try.
Forgive each
This is how you're going to solve the Middle East
All right,
crisis.
you know what?
Forgive each other.
I'm going to ask you something. Grace, Tripp, let me ask our guest a question.
this is my favorite part.
Matt,
Yeah.
yes or no?
Uh-huh.
Do you think it's wrong for one person in a marriage to listen too much to the other?
I mean, no.
What?
What does that mean?
Trust your husband or wife too much, to rely on them too much. Is that wrong?
No.
Yes or no? What? Oh, okay. Fine. God damn it. How can I be happy when you act this way, Tripp, huh? I'm miserable.
Wait, why is she miserable? Because of Italy?
Go away.
Okay, so we want to be sweet. What can we say to, like,
Damn it.
Can you calm him down? Calm down.
calm down?
What?
Look.
What are you saying to me?
What are you saying to me?
I was not
Oh,
talking
yeah.
to you.
Oh, I see. That's how they deal with... I bet if you just type, like,
This is
letters, it'll do the same thing.
Damn it, Tripp.
Oh,
Calm down.
Sorry.
You
This
should.
is a disaster.
Tell her. What else? I don't know.
you love him.
Is this emotional manipulation now?
No. Oh, we're talking about me, are we?
What?
Nat, it's time that Trip finally
Grace,
just admits
don't.
that our
No, you
marriage
don't need to.
admits that our marriage is
Stop
not.
it. Stop it.
What is your marriage not? Say that.
Is it I or AI?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's right.
You know, it's sad or maybe funny. I always thought marriage would be easy.
What?
Yeah, I always thought marriage was supposed to be this great thing that you just be happy and well, happy, or at least just easier than this.
Wow.
Tell him marriage is difficult.
Yeah, marriage is hard.
Painfully obvious to me. I didn't know. Jesus, Nat, why are you bringing that same topic up?
Oh, what else? Ask them about music. Say what kind of
Yeah,
music do you
there
like?
you go.
No, we need to talk about us both, not just one.
Oh, ask them
What?
about their first date.
Why is it that
Yeah.
every time I want to do something nice for you, you resist it?
Trip.
Why? Thank you. I'm just saying that helps.
Trip,
What?
maybe if you didn't try to convince me of things, I might want them more.
Oh, Christ.
I think I interrupted.
What does she want?
On
What do
us,
you want, Grace?
our relationship.
Yeah,
you know
what does she want?
what's so annoying? Is when you pretend to be all romantic.
What?
Trip, it is such an act.
Oh my... What? Grace, I'm not acting when I'm being romantic. God damn. You know, I can't say Grace never acts loving towards me.
Wow.
Nat. She's all over me at our goddamn parties, trying to look good in front of the guests.
Wow.
Oh my.
That is a terrible thing to say. I know we're supposed to be siding with him, but
These people. Grave.
I think we should focus on Trip.
Nat. You know, it's weird to me. When I'm on a business trip, Grace never calls me, ever.
Ugh.
She says she's... Why?
Oh, you want to know more? See? That might help him.
What? I mean, why? Is it something I'm...
they like why.
Yeah. Say it again.
Let's talk some more about Trip.
Say would you lie?
on this
Would
apartment?
you be?
It's got everything anyone would ever want. Grace? Oh no, she's never satisfied.
Trip,
Why?
thank you. That helps him. Trip, look at my parents. If money bought happiness, they wouldn't hate themselves like they do.
What?
That why is getting you more direct feedback than anything else.
Talk about us. Trip, you just pretend to like all this stuff. Fancy cigars and fine wine.
You think I'm
I
not...
like wine.
I never said that. I'm saying
Come
Interrupt.
on. I don't feel like fixing drinks at this moment.
Very nice. Well done.
focus on us, our relationship. I think Trip's afraid of visiting his parents. He does everything he can to avoid seeing them.
Oh.
Parents? My parents are idiots.
Ask about his parents.
Ooh.
Trip, why can't you be more like your parents? They're real.
Yeah, real tacky. Nah. Grace is paranoid slumming. That's why she likes visiting them.
I can't believe you. Trip, are you that shallow?
That is pretty shallow.
That's pretty shallow.
See, Grace? Even our friend thinks they're tacky.
What? Wait.
Well, I think we should focus on Grace.
Sometimes I feel like things just happen to me. Life is passing me by.
Grace, you suck.
Come on. All right, Nat. That's it. You've got to leave.
What? Whoa! We're done. We're done here.
You'll be fine. You
That's
should
it, man.
Wow.
Oh my god, I got us kicked out of the party.
Forcibly ejected.
The game's uninstalling itself.
This guy is not suited for handle digital relationships. Well, what the hell?
So,
Crap. Okay, well,
I think you piss off Grace too many times. I think is what happened.
Yeah, she was getting kind of... I feel like there's a seesaw where if one of them's happy, then the other one isn't. So I think our best bet is to keep them both sort of one happy after the other. Please all of the people some of the time.
So I saw that somebody had done this. It's amazing though how much more feedback we get for asking why than anything else.
Yeah.
I think you can win the game just by asking why over and over and over again.
Oh well, that's sort of like a therapy thing, I guess. You know, it's like why do you feel that way?
I mean, it's a really great way to piss someone off if they're trying to communicate with you. Like, why? Why is that? Huh? Why?
Yeah, why it totally is.
Why?
Like it's not actually a great communication technique. Although it does make me think it'd be a blast to hook this up to like the Emacs psychologist.
Yeah, exactly.
To like,
we could just keep saying, "Tell me more about blank."
Tell me more about terrible decorating.
Get on the Cleverbot.
Oh shit! I mean, shoot!
Don't worry, it's nothing Trip and Grace haven't said already.
Look, should we do this? We can Cleverbot this thing.
First, I want to take something from the chat that said, "Ask Trip about Maria." And
so there are a couple things that we can ask about that are going to get us in serious trouble. One is Maria, and the other one is Vince.
Do you want to do both?
Let's do both.
Okay.
Oh
and
my
if we want to, we can do like Eliza, the therapist bot.
Yeah, we
might do that offline and just report the results.
That would be good actually, because anyone can replicate it at home.
That's right.
Well, okay, so this is the one part that's difficult for me in terms of the game experience. Is that now we're on playthrough number 3.
Yeah,
I'm caring less and less and less and less about the people, and more about the like, what can I do? What can I do? You know, I just want to like mess with the limits, and I almost feel like the fact that it's so easy to get kicked out is how they keep you in the box that they want.
Well, this I think I noticed this at like USC when we were doing all that database narrative stuff. After a while, and this happened with Spectre too. It's like you stop caring about the linear playthrough, and instead you just feel like you're trying to find a way to, you know, like frolic through the database and just like access all the different pieces. So, yeah, I mean, it's like we're going for completion at this point, I think. Now, I think what might help that is if this was, and it might be, I don't know how deep this game goes, but if it's not just the, you know, if different pieces from the database can add up to something more, you know, it's like if you can take A plus B equals some crazy result instead of just like trying to iterate through A, B, C, D, and so on.
Well, I mean, so there's a random element to the game that we've seen. It started out differently this time than it did last time, and we got different information out of them. I'm actually amazed at how much just like secret stuff they told us the first time around. And we got stuff about like their parents this time. It was really interesting.
I was amazed at how little. I think if we went to the transcript of the first playthrough, we had such little content comparatively, because we had them both so pissed off that they were like, Fen. And this time they were like, you know, it was a little more like.
There are amazing awkward pauses in this game, and the fact that you're typing out in real time. I mentioned this to you earlier, Sean, but the fact that you're typing stuff out in real time in order to like move it along, I think it really simulates the feeling, the experience of being in like a fight, like being the third wheel in a fight where people are angry at each other and they're mostly ignoring you, or they're trying to use you as some kind of like political pawn in their argument, and you what do you say? What do you say? Like, try to change the topic? Like, it's actually a really interesting experiment in creating that experience.
That's actually a great point, because if you think about it, no matter what the context is, maybe it's like a sci-fi game where you're the general and you have to decide what to do, or it's something like really simple, like you're designing a house in Sims, but it's like based on conversation or something like that.
Right.
as a user, always when you're asked for input, you pause and think, okay, what do I want to do? I almost feel like it's really clever that they said, in what situation would you actually make that pause in real life? Because, you know, if I'm having a conversation with someone in Mass Effect and I just want to ask, tell me about the Volus, I'll stop and I'll look around. And if it's in a real conversation, I'm like, well, tell me about Volus. Huh. Well, passes. Tell me about the L-Core. 5 minutes passes because I had to use the bathroom because I've been playing for 6 hours, right? It's like unnatural, but I feel like in that situation where you have to wait, and I felt the sort of, what do I say? What do I say? You even heard me say that before. It's a really accurate simulation.
Have you guys played the Left 4 Dead games?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
No, I should have. That was before I had a PC, really, though.
No. This is recent.
Nope.
This is in the last couple months.
Which Left 4 Dead games?
Left
4 Dead?
No, fuck. Sorry.
Walking Dead. Okay.
Walking Dead. Yes.
No, I haven't.
Sorry, guys.
Left 4 Dead. Yeah.
Left 4 Dead. No, the Walking Dead games. The Walking Dead games.
Yeah.
No.
Have you guys played those?
I haven't, but I hear they're incredible.
So I've only played a little bit, and I'm looking forward to playing the rest of it. But it tries to do a similar thing where BioWare style, RPG style, you get dialogue options, but you've got a little timer on them, and so your natural instinct is to sort of like think through strategically, what should I say here? What's gonna up my relationship meter the most? But you're on a like really tight time limit, and so you end up panicking and picking and like just trying to like say something. Don't say nothing.
If you don't say something, do the zombies eat you?
I'm actually not. Yes, they just appear out of nowhere.
Like, come on, Ben.
Dimensional vortex.
You think I'm right, don't you? I could have been an artist, right? Ben? It's like, that was my zombie. Sorry, guy. Yeah, exactly. I'll be providing the zombie sounds for our next.
Okay, that's good. I think we should do one more and see what they have to say about Maria and Vince.
Okay. Well, let me load it up. Sean, this time, if you would be so kind as to pick a letter from.
Sure. Give me an H.
Heather, or do you want?
Heather's it. That's all we get. Let's go, Heather.
The first time I thought.
Oh wait, what was that? Ginevra? Ginevra.
We'll go.
100%. No, Ginevra.
Wait. What if we go with Maria?
I don't think it's a name.
Oh, I see.
Oh, what about V? There's no V's. Ginevra. I don't know if that's a
Ginevra, just because I've never heard it before.
Yeah, I've never heard of that name before.
Thank you, Phil.
I know. I'll just show myself out.
I know. I'll do it right now, all right?
I've had to ask you about this several.
I'll get rid of it.
Oh, what are they arguing about?
Are their arguments getting more and more heated?
Yeah, I think the more you play this game, the more demonic it becomes.
One of these times we're going to open the door, there's just going to be a severed head on the table.
Yeah.
Hi, it's so great to see you.
Kiss him.
Oh, God. Now we're in Italy track, though.
Love it. And we just got back from Italy where they do that all the time.
I hate Italy.
Come on in.
Kiss him 4 times. He loves it.
Wait, why don't we mess with something in the room? Try messing with something in the room, too.
Sure. Like, pick up the phone. Call the police.
Oh, my God. How do you...
Throw it across the room.
Okay, let me...
Pinocchio.
Can you hide it in the cushions?
I kind of want to. Let me put some glasses over here. I'm going to come in, their room's going to be just covered in trash, and I'm going to be like...
You're decorating. Grace, I did not like your decorating. I'm redoing it.
Yeah, it has been a long time.
Your decorating is terrible.
And I have. Well, you can help me understand what's wrong with my new decorating.
Wow.
Grace, oh no, we don't need that.
Grace, tell me about Vince. Okay, let's look at the eyes.
Let's do it.
Oh, nice.
What was that, 7 blinks? That was amazing. Well,
You're sleeping with
You're
Vince,
You're
right?
quite the kidder tonight.
Yeah.
that's an admission. I think that's a confession right there.
Wait.
Oh, that's good.
Oh shit! Now they can hear the music.
Never. I think you've got to. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
I don't know.
Jesus!
Oh man.
All right.
You just have to go.
Let me in.
I think I know what we need to do next.
What's up?
Butter him up first. We got to learn about this Vince thing.
God, this is... Okay, so how about in the relationship phase, when it's just, tell me about the relationship, we're like, why don't you tell me about Vincent? Tell me about Maria.
That's good. That's good.
All out.
I think so.
I want to be Gonzalo, I'll be honest.
Okay.
All right, let's do Gonzalo. I got to hear the Ginevra, so Ginevra did not do so hot.
No. I guess that's what happens when you just confront someone point blank with like the worst thing from their past, and then refuse to talk about anything else.
If I could drink, tell me about Vincent. Instant.
Okay.
Can't believe that went so poorly.
It went really poorly.
I guess because it's completely unnatural, I'm just like, hello, tell me about Vincent, tell me about Vincent, tell me about Vincent.
So, as I understand from doing research on this game, from what I understand, it institutes a 3 strikes policy.
Oh, really?
So, you have to say something that a character considers offensive 3 times, and then they'll kick you out.
Oh.
But it's not always obvious what is going to be offensive, what's going to give you a strike.
Can I do a test run of this?
Yeah.
I want to say something right at the door.
Do.
When he opens up, just get it out of the way, because I think this is an important example of us testing the not the extremities of the game. Is that the right word?
Extremities. Let's just keep it.
This is me testing the arms and legs and various digits of this game.
It's got digits. It is
Jeez.
digital. Phalanges.
All right, let me see if I can skip parts.
I would do, you know what, so because it takes us so long to get this started, I'm going to suggest we don't, but in the chat we've been getting calls for melon, and apparently melon is the most offensive thing that you can say.
Is that so?
Yeah. So
Well,
if we want to just like,
Where are the new
you know, get out, cut our losses.
You hear?
What? You told me to be an hour from now.
No, he's right on time.
Oh, Trip.
Very insistent at the door.
Hey, God, it's been so long
Yes.
since I've seen you.
Kiss him.
Oh, you're doing the European-style greeting.
Hug.
We just got back from a trip to Italy, but the men only did that with the women, generally. But, well, come on.
Is that a strike?
I think that might be a strike.
Let me go get Grace.
Grace.
No, here we are.
Oh shit.
Adam.
All right.
Hi, how are you? Oh, it's so nice to see you. It feels like it's been forever.
Hey, that's what I said.
I'd love a melon.
By the way,
Okay, Adam, I think this evening is over.
Oh my god.
Look at this
You'll be
grimace.
fine. Just go.
Oh, Sean.
Oh,
Now we
that's
have to wait
amazing.
up
That's
to a minute.
Amazing.
Melon.
So I don't know why that is. Somebody said that melon gets flagged as a synonym for breast, and that's why he immediately kicks you out. But I don't. I mean, it seems extreme. It might be a Carnegie Mellon reference.
Oh.
Well, you know, I mean, I think that with every game, there's some moment where they load in the dictionary that's just a dictionary or a thesaurus where they just throw it in. I remember StarCraft did this, where one of the most successful Korean players of all time is named Lee Jae-dong, and dong is bleeped. or there's the player White Ra, and they bleep the word white. So it's Ra.
Nice.
But they fixed that, so now you can say dong in white. So that's a great
So
improvement.
can I say white dong?
Yes, you can actually create an ID called white
it's
dong.
Trip.
Oh, I'm rebooting the whole game where I get re-invited by Trip again, so I'm gonna try to skip it.
So you have to restart the game to replay it?
Like, literally, when you hit replay, it says close it and reopen the whole game.
Seriously?
That is
Wow.
a true research game.
Yeah. Yep.
That is academic.
Academic.
In this synonym, is academic a synonym for bad? Isn't that just lazy coding?
Well, but no. Listen, it's the more time you spend polishing, the less time you're spending blowing your mind.
That's right. he had a whole dissertation to write, Sean. I mean, come on.
He was dissertating so hard.
That's almost like a... Is there a save function in Word? No, you just open it and type everything you typed last time and edit that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can get behind that. He gets all those booleans, and who knows which way they started, and you know.
In this playthrough, our goal is to try to get them to stay together, right?
Sure.
We want to try to work it out, and then down the line, we want to ask about Vince and Maria. And
Sure. Yeah, I think we should see sort of when we should try to warm them up. We should get them to a place where we feel like they're comfortable, or they're talking to us at least.
Yeah.
And then bring up terrible things.
Bring up terrible damage. So
That's right.
I'm going to go with D for day 9. Is that
That's good.
That's fine.
That's great.
Is that too vain?
I don't think that's
No.
in there, though.
I don't think it's vain enough.
They did this one before. They made this game before you started your dailies, so.
There's Dave 9.
Dave 9. That's actually a real person, by the way. Man, that's actually a really funny story in itself. There was this guy who like, before any of the shoutcasting happened, he was a fan in Brood War. Now, that was cool, because I had, like, one fan, and it was him. Joined the 9 clan, he's like, oh my god, that's so great. I remember I called him on the phone to discuss strategy, and I was like, alright, so what I'm going to do in this game is this and this. And then I messed up and lost and got mad and hung up the phone, and that's the last time I've ever talked to him.
Whoa.
I literally raged!
You rage quit the phone call?
I was like, "Argh!" And then I hung the phone up and then never talked to him again. And on forums, he's still Dave 9.
Oh, that's amazing.
Is that not great? But
That's pretty epic.
let's move past that shame. Turn on the subtitles and hit enter. Uh-oh. Have you guys ever been the third wheel in a relationship?
No, but I've actually had plenty of third wheels.
Yes, you know how I feel.
I know. I'll do it right now, all right?
You know, I've had
Yeah, I've definitely done that to other people. It's a terrible thing to do to other people.
fine trip. Fine.
I'm going to stand here.
Dan!
Dan!
Hey! I thought I heard someone out here. Great to
Hi.
see you. It's been a while. How's it going?
It's been so long.
Yeah. Wow, it's really, really great to see you. So, come on in.
Okay.
Yeah, come in.
Just be the most agreeable friend ever. Can you mix him a drink?
Oh.
Ah, no, it forces me out. I
Does
tried
it
to-
really?
Literally.
Oh man, look at that.
Just make me go and try to enjoy myself.
Hey, will Bill be a millionaire?
Dan.
Nice.
Hey, nice, Bill.
Badass.
See you after so long.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I just asked him that.
I'm
Well, I'm
terrible.
asking him to.
Well, make yourself at home, I guess.
Oh, I think that was a strike.
Oops.
Oh, that probably was
Hey,
faux pas.
Dan. Seeing you brings back good memories, you know?
Yes.
Yes, great memories.
Yeah, tonight is special. Dan, remember? It was almost
Dan!
years ago tonight that you introduced
Dan.
us. Senior year of college.
Oh, God.
Remember that?
What a great year.
We really want to thank you for years and years of
Pain.
agony.
Love?
Good one. Good one. I almost took it.
It's a good thing you guys go way back, or I'd worry you were flirting with each other.
Silence. Awkward silence.
Wow.
Silent.
Say it
Great.
again. Say it again.
Love. Oh my God!
Oh, I'll get it.
No, we have a guest. We
What?
have the answering
Oh,
machine.
that's
Pick it up.
awesome.
Grace,
Trip,
no, I
please,
want.
dear, don't be rude. It's probably just the cleaning service canceling.
Grace?
Dan,
Grace, hello?
no, please don't do that.
Hello.
It's Grace? Is that you?
Ugh, it's my dad. I can hear his voice.
Oh,
Hello.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I
Okay,
must have the
he's
wrong
being
number.
annoying.
Say
As-
yes. Say yes.
Just hang it up.
Yes.
Hold on. You think who?
Who's Vince?
you're quite the kidder tonight.
I don't think we can say it again. I think we're on our last.
Okay, last strike.
Never afraid to say anything that pops into your mind.
That's me. That's Dan. That's Dan for you.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. Well, Grace's parents. There's something else. Really classy.
Ugh, no, they're impossible. They expect me to drive up to the house in Connecticut to attend all their stupid socialite charity benefits and parties. It's so tiresome.
We're getting a special viewer tip.
Violins?
All right, so apparently the
So-
chat's talking about this photo.
No,
The wedding-
other-
the wedding
behind
photo.
you. Behind you.
Dan! I'm sorry.
That
You
photo.
didn't hear this.
What? Trip, there's nothing
you-
wrong with disagreeing in front of our friend.
Disagreeing? We're not disagreeing.
Can you move it?
Can you ask about
Or
the
do you have to
photo?
ask about
Nice
it?
photo. Love your wedding photo.
Oh, our wedding picture is the first thing everyone notices when they enter the room.
Well, geez, how could they miss it?
She
Well,
looks
It's
so
huge.
You know, I don't think it really
Giant.
goes with this room anymore.
Wow, that's a metaphor.
Britt, you look so sad in your wedding photo.
Noticing our wedding picture.
Trip, relax.
Grace, I happen to think we look very happy in this picture, all right? Okay.
Pictures up the wall.
Damn style.
Maybe ask about the key.
The key?
And start over again on this room.
Wait, what did I miss about the
Everything's
key?
fine. No one is complaining about
No,
your decorating.
decorating is just... There must be some way I could...
Come on. Okay, chat.
What about Maria? What about Maria?
I don't know what to think. I don't know.
You're good at decorating. Trust yourself.
Okay.
Tell me about
Oh,
how
God, Trip,
is.
if I have to hear that thing one more time, I'm going to go... Okay.
The shocked expression is my favorite thing.
Oh!
That's it. I told you. Third strike.
Third strike.
And now we have to wait another minute, man. This game is hard.
This game is tough.
I feel like I'm gonna spend like several hours. Oh, sorry, I cut you off, bro.
No, that's
I'm still
okay.
cutting you off. Sorry, I don't understand. Something about the. I know it just.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you when we're
We can't hear
talking. It's there's
Yeah,
no
I know.
sound. I don't hear
know
any
why.
audio.
We can hear each other, but I don't know why we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi, how you doing?
See, this is actually really clever by the game. It imposes its rules on you, like throwing you out and making you replay through the whole thing. So suddenly, you're a lot more socially aware than you would be as an average gamer. Because as an average gamer, you'd walk in there and you want to be like, "Hey, Grace, penis, and just see what she does, right?
Right.
And I found out what she does. She kicks you out. Game. I walked into the kitchen and said penis, and then I had to reboot the game, and it takes so long. Look at this. It says may take up to 60 seconds. That's clever because all of a sudden it's kind of making you just want to do what the game intends for you to do, which is to participate as the third wheel in this.
Yeah, it totally does. It's a good punishment, especially when you're live.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like 'cause every time we screw it up, we have to like analyze this thing for like a minute or two.
Right? So when this is part of a show, you're totally boned when you die. You're like, no, Bill, can you intellectualize what just happened for me?
Yeah, it's just another way that they shatter the magic circle in the third wall in the Fourth Reich or whatever.
It's still loading. It's still loading. That's the funniest thing of all.
Yeah. How long do you think it took to load when it was released? Like, when was this released, actually?
2005.
Gotcha.
So what games came out in 2005? Or comparable?
Oh, God, I don't know.
There's some gaming historian. Oh, it froze and it crashed.
Perfect.
Let's reboot. Okay, so we're going to be really nice to them until they say talk about relationship, and then we're going to hit her with...
And then you're going to do it. All right.
Okay.
Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, and try not to kiss them on the way in. I think that's a no-go.
That gives us a step off on the wrong foot.
Hello, I'm Gonzalo. Let's go in for the kiss.
God of War came out in 2005. Chaos Theory.
God of War 1?
God of War 1. Jade Empire. Psychonauts.
This game is old as hell.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because the people who made it are now respected and
totally
super like top echelon as far as like games researchers. So this was their fledgling work.
You know, I will say the thing that amazes me most about this game is the fact that the dialogue is, when we don't say things like melons and penis, in the typical playthroughs, the dialogue is surprisingly unique each time.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I was shocked when the phone rang. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, that was something completely new. So there's a lot of content in here.
Mm-hmm.
It really requires multiple playthroughs to try to explore it all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times with these database kind of narratives, it's like you'll get onto the... Like, I was concerned about Italy because I thought we'd just go down the Italy track again.
Yeah. Oh.
Thanks, Trip.
Oh, thank God.
Now, that is the same dialogue every time, I think. And that becomes annoying as hell. That intro?
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, God. Thank God I can hit, like, enter, escape, some combination of things, and it just cuts right past it. But, there was one thing I was going to ask. It was, oh, my God, total brain freeze. Oh, yeah. There are moments in time where it said, play through multiple times for the full experience. But I like that in the game, it gives you clues that what you did had influence.
Yeah.
Where, you know, especially that first time when she's like, so are you saying this all adds up to something? And she listed off all the things you did, and I was like, I did those things.
Well, what if you had said no at that point instead of yes? Because it's a weird yes-no choice.
I think, so things that I don't want to do, but I have heard are interesting. Refuse to enter the room. Just stand outside the doorway and never go in.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing? Oh, when they ask you if you remember introducing them to each other, because you introduced them senior year of college. If you say no, you don't remember that. Apparently, that's an interesting moment.
Well, we have 2 interesting moments. Bill, letter from A to Z.
J.
Oops.
Jether. Jane. Jether.
Janet, Jared, Jeff. I'm going to go with Jared
Okay.
because we've had the most experiences as a male role in this game. So that way we can actually try to use our
Where are the
prior
new
knowledge
wine glasses?
of not kissing.
Our prior knowledge is aiding us a lot here. Is really doing us well.
Oh, he's here.
What? You said he's coming an hour from now.
No, he's right on time. Trip.
Jared! Hey! God, it's been so long since we've seen you. How you doing, man?
Fantastic. And yourself?
Oh.
Yeah. Wow, it's really, really great to see you. Come on in. I'll go get Grace.
Grace, what are you?
Oh, go to the I want to get this.
What a boutonniere he's got. Is that like?
What a weird engine.
Yeah, I was going to say the rendering's kind of odd.
Yeah, there's some.
It's not using math, that's for sure.
It's not using.
Some of the times it shows up on the screen, like pick up, like stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm doing a special windowed stream thing, it glitches
Jerry.
sometimes.
Oh gotcha.
Hi, how are you? God, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a long time.
Yeah, it has.
And I've got to say, you look really good.
Thanks.
Aw. So come on in, make yourself at home.
As you wish.
Hey,
What?
Jared.
I don't know.
Brings back good memories, you know?
Yes, it,
Yes.
Yeah, we've missed you. Whoa, I just realized something.
what?
We have to celebrate. Tonight's a special night.
It is?
Jared, remember it was almost exactly 10 years ago tonight that you introduced us? Senior year of college?
Oh, jeez.
Remember that?
No.
Well, all I can say is tonight means a lot to me.
Ew, it's like you just did something wrong.
Could be. Flirting with me isn't exactly the way to get on my
What is this guy?
Oh, Trip, take it easy. He's just joking around.
Drink.
Oh, yeah. Let me fix us all some drinks in a sec. And please, we need to break in my new expensive set of cocktail-making accessories. So, drinks. Taught me how to make them. It's a really classy drink. Ah, I knew it. Beautiful.
Jared, I think you'd prefer something simple and light. Like a
Grace,
nice glass of
come on.
Chardonnay, yes?
Excellent. It won't take me more than a minute.
Trip thinks he's at his classiest when he's on the serving end of a swizzle stick.
Wait, what did you say?
He goes deaf when he
Nothing.
mixes drinks.
What? No. Drinks. Coming right up. What do you say, Grace? Skip the Chardonnay and join us in a genuine drink for once?
Come on.
Genuine.
Yeah, I'll have the same.
Oh my gosh, that's
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Great. Martinis all the way around.
What do I just put up from our trip to Italy a couple of weeks ago? Here you go, Grace. You get to be the first to drink.
Have a drink, Grace.
She hates that.
Jared, come over here and sit on the couch with me.
Okay.
Trip, darling, your obsession with that photo is making our friend uncomfortable.
I'm sitting on the couch.
Well, the trip to Italy was meant to be our second honeymoon.
Trip, don't exaggerate. It was just a weekend getaway.
So, Scrabble?
Oh, God.
Monopoly?
I hope you didn't come here tonight to be entertained.
What?
How was Italy?
Oh, I didn't think you wanted to hear about the Italy trip tonight. Anyway, Grace, come on.
I certainly didn't want to tell you about it.
We're not disagreeing. Jesus.
You know, ever since we got married, Trip is forever trying to get me to buy new furniture and redecorate. And And it's true, I kind of enjoy it,
Well,
but
yeah, it's great. Everybody loves it when they come in and see our latest decoration scheme.
Jared,
Oh, I
you
passed
have
through.
to look at this room and admit it looks terrible.
Grace?
I mean, look around. This room it's hideous.
Grace, no. No, don't say that. No. See, Grace loves expensive furniture. She grew up in this really nice house with really nice couches.
But this room is a complete mess. You know, at work, I waste all day
Exactly.
designing ads for apartments with perfect views like this. And then it makes me think I want to design it into my apartment.
This view makes me feel like $1 million.
Damn it, I'm wrong. I simply want a view of trees and green.
Trees? What?
Trees killed my father.
Grace?
Okay.
Everything's fine. No one is complaining about your decorating.
Decorating is... I'm not decorating anymore. I'm going to go... I don't know what to...
Be an artist.
Hold on. You can make art?
Yes. You make art. Be artist.
Oh, you're really joking around tonight, aren't you?
Yeah.
Never afraid to push our button.
You're pushing buttons, Sean. They're gonna kick you out.
You are impossible.
All right, I'm just gonna wait for him to tell me to do something.
I'm never
All
happy.
right.
Trip, our whole marriage, you're so controlling.
Jared, can you believe this?
Oh, and you. I can predict what you'll say. The way you keep trying to explain everything.
Goddamn Italy. I try to reach out to you. I try to be romantic with you, but you're cold and distant. I do. I really try.
Come on.
Okay,
Romance.
you know what?
I'm just gonna say.
Jared, I need to ask you something.
Uh-oh.
Let me
Grace,
ask you something.
let me ask our guest a question. Jared, yes or no? Do you think it's wrong for one person in a marriage
We
to
said no
listen
last time. How
too
about
much
yes?
to the other?
Yes.
Sure. Sure.
What? Oh, all right. Yeah. I keep trying to help you, Grace,
Oh
but you
my
reject
God.
me. You cut me off. You cut me out of your life. God damn it.
Oh, yeah, good. Get out of my sight.
Where is
Wow.
I
I
can't
think he went to the kitchen.
anymore. Oh, God.
Go or ask her about Vince now while he's not there.
Oh.
True. Nice one.
he? Oh.
Hold on, wait. What, are you trying to explain this to me?
Grace, are you talking about
What do you care?
Please.
Good. I'm sorry. This is a disaster.
Tell me.
Oh,
Is Vince.
Jared. Grace is just so...
so we're talking about me, are we?
What? Jared, look around this apartment.
Jared.
Anyone would ever want. But Grace? Oh no, she's never satisfied.
Trip, ugh, I'm so sick of this.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, we've got everything.
Trip, you just don't, ugh. Look, why don't we talk about us, our relationship? I think Trip's afraid of visiting his parents. He does everything he can to avoid seeing them.
Afraid of my parents? My parents are idiots.
No, it's true.
Why would I be afraid of them?
Ugh, my parents. They're the worst.
Your
They really screwed me
Well,
up.
not you,
Oh,
Grace.
give me a break. They spoiled you.
Ask Trip about his parents.
Trip, why can't you be more like your parents? They're real.
Yeah, real tacky. Jared. Grace has always enjoyed slumming. That's why she likes visiting them.
I can't believe you. Trip, are you that shallow?
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
See, Grace? Even our friend thinks they're tacky.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Is that what you
Something.
said?
I feel like we're in a stalemate.
I think
Yeah.
you and I are drifting. I am afraid we're becoming disconnected.
Grace,
Yeah,
what are you saying?
exactly.
What are you saying?
That's the point.
Or anymore.
Who are you? Say who are you?
Who? Yes. That helps us.
What? Grace, I'm right here.
Does that help?
This helps us.
We should
Speak more.
talk about Trip. Why did I marry you? I knew you hated art, hated
Wow.
anything creative.
I don't. It's not.
I do hate creativity.
That's a strong position to take.
Tell me
It really
about.
is.
Hey, hey,
Ooh.
hey! No! Don't try to accuse me of anything with Maria.
Oh God.
No, Grace. Don't even think about that. Look. Our friend has just gone too far this time. That's all that's happening here.
Oh, let's watch this.
Is that it? Did that end?
No. There's nothing to.
No, of course, Trip. There's nothing. There's nothing.
There is something.
There's something. Should I type it?
Do you think
Yeah,
we can
something.
do it again?
Jared. No, wait. I can't. I need a minute to.
Come on,
She
admit
needs
it.
a minute.
Let's continue focusing on Trip.
Grace, we don't have to do this. Things are okay.
Jared.
We can just.
I can't stand the
I think
pretending.
we hit a reset moment.
Take it.
Do you think we can say Maria again?
Come on, Trip.
No, Grace, we can. I mean, come on. Don't make it out to be so bad.
Oh,
Come on. Oh God, please.
Can you just can
talk
you
about us. Our
can you
Something about
tell
her.
her? Can
Say
you
something
just
about
Grace, why is it that anytime I want to do something nice for you, you resist it?
relationship counseling.
Like I always have to
This?
convince you.
Jared? You know, we.
Jared, we went over that already, didn't we?
did we? Is it covered? There's nothing new to add.
Let's not focus on just me or you. Let's
God.
talk about us both. You know, I can't say Grace never acts loving towards me.
When did? Oh no.
She's all over me at our goddamn parties, trying to look good in front of.
Oh, ask about the parties. Ask about the parties.
Yeah, ask about parties.
Just keywords.
Oh,
Let's
there's
talk-
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So angry.
What?
Hmm.
How you've so conveniently forgotten how much you used to actually hate painting.
Why
Jared.
does she hate painting?
No! Trip, you don't get it. I don't hate painting.
Grace, even though now you're a creative director at work, and even though you redecorate the apartment all the time, the truth is you're not an artist.
Oh damn!
Jared. Ugh.
Wow, she just took it.
She did.
I think they can't.
Do you?
They
are
can't-
you just gonna take
I've had
that?
enough of this bullshit.
They can't do anything though.
I know what you're hinting at.
This is as far apart as they can get without
our
us getting kicked
lifestyle.
out.
Do you really want the truth, huh?
Yes, truth.
Truth time.
Grace, huh?
Yes.
See, Jared, I've been paying attention to what you've been saying tonight.
Oh, here we go.
Pushing me tonight.
You have.
It makes me wonder if you're really my friend or not.
Trip.
Jared, come on.
Jared.
Yes or no? You really think that flirting with me, criticizing me, and worst of all, suggesting that I'm cheating on Grace? But especially what you said about giving advice to your wife. That we're supposed to now understand something about ourselves from all that?
No,
Was that
no,
argument intended to mean something, or?
no.
No, nothing.
Just total nihilism.
Well, I thought it did add up to something, actually. Grace,
Ask him what? What did it have?
What did it add up to?
What?
see, I'm ashamed of my parents.
Nice.
What?
Okay.
Good.
Parents are great. I love seeing them.
I know, but compared to yours, they're so ignorant.
Come on,
We're
Sadie.
actually getting somewhere.
For real. I hate how my parents are pretending
I've
to be
tried
something.
hard to be like your
Trip,
family,
really? I don't.
but I feel like a phony.
You're not a phony, Trip.
Never get rid of my past.
Wait, let's see how this plays out.
You're a good person, Trip.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Your Trip. Say, who are you?
Oh my God.
Jared.
Jared, oh.
What? This changes everything.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it does change everything.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is like the realization moment, like when they were talking
Yeah.
about an artist thing.
I think it's over.
What? Oh, damn.
No.
Say it's not over. Say it's not over.
It's not over.
Say it ain't over.
I just told you.
You just told me something about us you should have said a long time ago.
over.
Really
It's not over.
of your past, and
Kiss-
you wish you
kiss
had
me.
been. And no, Jared,
Kiss.
please.
Anything.
No,
Hug her.
no, Trip. This
Hug her.
isn't about you or me. It's about
Stop.
us, our marriage. I see that now.
Stop it.
Wow.
Our marriage?
Oh, no.
Stop it.
Wait!
Top it. Top it off.
No more, Jared.
Kiss
I'm
me.
sorry. But thank you. You really helped us.
Whoa.
We helped.
Grace!
Kiss
Well, it
me.
helped her realize that
Grace!
Jared.
he's terrible.
Jesus Christ.
Trip.
I should have told her that. I could have told her that.
What? Oh, what a cliffhanger! I can't wait for the next episode.
Ugh. Wow.
Huh.
That's pretty good. I feel like this game has really delivered.
God.
There's definitely a like what you put into it experience. There's a huge temptation to like goof around and see how much you can break the system. But if you play within the boundaries that it sets up, there's there's actually a lot to that conversation and like trying to change those relationships.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that grammar isn't really big in this. I think it's mostly keywords. But,
Maybe.
I like
'cause
that it would come in as some Neanderthal and just say the right keywords.
Well, see, dude, I don't think it's so much Neanderthal as like sort of an ET presence where you're like a little alien on the ground, and they're arguing and you're just like, love, help, help,
Why?
why?
Maria!
Maria!
Or maybe you should just imagine that you are like their, like 5-year-old child.
Okay, that makes this terrible.
See, instantly more narrative weight. I'm telling you,
Dude.
Facade 2.
I mean, let's start with the martini.
Oh.
Well, it's weird because, like, we know that Vincent and Maria are the respective infidelities of these partners, right?
I think-
yeah.
According
They are.
But I
Okay.
don't know how you would get to that. It's interesting because I feel like with most games, you'll do something where, like you were talking about earlier, Bill, about the morality systems.
Mhm.
You're at a point where it's like, do you save the baby or do you throw the baby into the pit of lava? And it's literally like a binary choice. You save right then. You start off and you're like, what would happen if I threw the baby into lava? And then you go back, right? And like reload. In that game, I have no idea how to identify Vince or Maria.
Yeah. There's really no like path. After this, I might actually break out. I'm sure there's cheats on the internet because I'm kind of curious. I want to look under the engine offline a little bit.
I mean, that's something that we found about
Under the hood, sorry, not under the engine. I want to look at the engine.
under
Yeah,
the
you're
under the engine. There's lots of stuff hidden under the engine.
Just oil spills like a rat nest. There's like a bug no one's ever seen before, but you don't even know it, so you just squish it.
What are you saying?
Oh God. Surprising depth. I think that's what I was saying. Like the game last week surprised us with how much there was beyond what we could get to in the show. And I think that's what Bill's saying is the same thing here. There's more that you want to explore. There's more depth to this relationship engine than we can do in an hour.
So 2 for 2. We've found games with surprising depth.
Yeah.
Well, what's weird is that, I think of something like Mass Effect that's known for having really cool dialogue, and it gives you basic answers. There's like the good, the neutral, the evil answer, and you pick one, and that's how you drive forward in conversation. And everything you do always has some pre-planned, well-thought-out narrative along with it. But what's so weird is that in Facade, it's completely open-ended. Not only can you say anything, but you can say it at any time at all. And yet in so many ways it feels incredibly unnatural. And that feels weird to me, that like with Mass Effect where you have 1 or 2 or 3 choices tops for that forward-driving conversation, suddenly when you're given infinite conversation, it's like, well, it broke because I said I like potatoes, and they act like they didn't know what a potato was.
I mean, it's there's always a tension between open games and closed games, open narrative systems and closed narrative systems. Yeah. Because closed narrative systems can be designed, and they're always going to be satisfying. Open narrative systems aren't. But when you get emergent narrative out of them, that can be immensely, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, on the other hand, if you feel that your emergent narrative is completely meaningless or only going to happen once, then that's a problem. Like, even if it's cool, if you think as the player that it's just made up, and that there's something lonely about emergent narrative, right? Because if it's a story that only you are hearing, it's like you can't share that with other people unless they're in a Google brand hangout. Like
Well, that's interesting because this game accounts for that by printing out the narrative that you experience in the text document.
That's true.
That's true.
Well, Bill, I wanted to ask, since we are now approaching the end of our show, I wanted to briefly note before the show concluded that you can head over to youtube.com/geekandsundry to subscribe to see whenever we're going live, whenever new updates are happening, because you wonderful users are providing us all sorts of interesting feedback. And Bill, I understand that you have some of the email quotes/comments from the show that I'd love to
reach into the mailbag. Emails are actually
these were
small.
Delivered by Pony Express.
You'd think emails are like big, but they're actually pretty small. I've got some here. So you
are you serious?
So user Jago the Witch says, okay, these are all about How to Fool Boyfriend from episode 1.
Right.
You had too many distractions to notice stuff happening. I mean, she said stuff before. I'm just reading the part where they're really busting our balls. I know that you would look with similar dismay at people laughing at game mechanics in StarCraft instead of appreciating the strategy players display. Lol, Vespine gas. Is it some kind of gas from wasps? Is the only lame joke I can crack as an example. Sorry. Yeah.
Have you made that joke, Sean? Is that a staple? Yes. Is that part of your repertoire?
Well, actually, it's a joke that people make that offends me deeply. Like when I'm talking about... Okay? But, I relate a lot to like that sort of feedback because I remember with How to Fool Boyfriend, our goal was to jump in as newcomers. Like all three of us had never played it, tried to do enough research to talk about it, but not enough to be spoilers. And as a result, like we didn't have the opportunity to talk about why the entire interactive dating genre is so popular and so well done as a genre. It's easy to go, lol, pigeons! And we did.
we took that low-hanging fruit.
But it does encourage that as well to an extent. So,
yeah, it was just fun. Literally, right after we got done, all three of us started researching it, and we're like, oh, we missed all this good, juicy stuff that would have made the show better.
So we can shout out for that. So I want to say also, Haley really hits it on the head. She says... Oh man, these aren't accurate. It says it's like having never seen a sci-fi film, deciding to watch Spaceballs, and then saying, "I'm not sure if I get sci-fi movies."
Yeah, that's a really good point.
It's a good analogy. Okay, and then also these are less critical, so take off your rough exterior shell. Michael says, "Awesome show. I'm a viewer from Japan. I thought I'd give you a few insights about things you mentioned during the cast. You're right. Calorie Mate is a brand and a very common one. It's basically diet food. I eat it when I'm sick sometimes. The school year starts in April. Second semester starts in September. Okay. Sports Day is a festival where the schools have various sporting events. Tanabata is July 7th. Involves a folk tale of a space princess visiting her shepherd boyfriend once a year. Okay, you write a wish on a piece of paper and tie it to a sprig of bamboo. It's totally normal to read other wishes that are also tied to the branch. It's also pretty public. It's hard to keep a secret in Japan."
Okay.
So
that gives me a lot more of the cultural context around that game specifically.
yeah.
Well, I actually want to pause for a moment and bring up anime in general. Because at one point in time, I was consuming a lot of just general television and media content. I was reading a lot of books, a lot of comics and movies and TV.
But no more, right, Sean? You're done with that. No more media? Yeah.
Look, that's offensive to me because I've been so busy, I haven't even been able to do anything I wanted to do, right? I have to just... there's sometimes I'm like, I can't wait for my next plane flight so I can read a book.
Yeah.
But there's this period where I didn't have that, and it would hit 8 p.m. and I'd be like, I can do things now.
Yeah.
So I was I was consuming that, and then when I watched an anime, namely Claymore, I thought, why do people tell stories like this? I didn't understand why. In anime, there's this weird tendency to not tell a story at moments, but to explain a story, where there's a character you haven't heard anything from, but who suddenly out of nowhere is like, well, the reason I always hated Roku is the fact that my father always hit me as a youth, and I never was able to establish a strong relationship with him, and I tried hard in school but was only able to hit B's because I wasn't smart enough, but I still tried, and one day I ran away from him, but I've always had the inner need to please my father. And you're like, who are you? I don't care about you, but I guess I do now, and I remember it was kind of jarring and rattling to me. Until I continued to watch anime. And anytime a character goes on a monologue like that, I'm like, that's awful. That girl and her father. Oh, no. And it's almost, kind of funny to hear about dates like, the sports festival, and this is what this public wishing festival means, because it kind of puts you in a context that makes you appreciate it a little bit more.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Well, and the more I think about it, the public wishing thing I think is a fantastic narrative device for a dating game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an excuse to get a kind of insight into the other people that the game is about, getting to know these other people. And to have that, I think that's a really smart thing to put at, a focal point of a dating game like that.
Yeah. So well done, pigeon people.
Good job.
That's so funny.
All right.
Okay.
The first question you brought up was well, let's be respectful to each other communities, and then thanks, pigeon cone. Hello.
As if we've ever taken anything seriously in our lives. Come on. We play video games for a living. What are we? Oh God! So where can they send more emails? I like the mailbag. I think we should bring it back.
We would love feedback to help spur our discussions and to help continue to explore this idea of how games and interactive pieces explore the notion of relationships, and in particular romantic relationships, you can post in the comments here. YouTube.com/geekandsundry is probably where you are. Just post right in there what your thoughts and comments are. At day9.tv, there's a link right there to the MetaDating setup. You can register through Facebook and post right there. You can send it to feedback@day9.tv. Any one of those ways is great. It just helps provide us some structure and some insight. And next month, we'll probably be doing Catherine, I believe, pending any sort of technological mishap. But Catherine is definitely something we want to play in the next 9 episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
But since this is the end, I just want to ask Sean and then Bill, what are your thoughts on the game Facade that we played?
I don't know, man. It's incredibly novel interaction style. I really appreciate that, even when it doesn't totally work. And I think as a social simulation, it's surprisingly deep, even though it sort of shows the cracks of where it doesn't, cover everything about a real social simulation. So I enjoyed it a lot, and I think actually I had an equal amount of fun trying to poke holes in it and trying to actually play the game legitimately, trying to carry on a conversation with these people. I thought it was obviously problematic as a game, but ultimately really successful.
And I would say the most shocking thing for me is that I still don't understand the engine. Because a lot of times, building these things, like the interactive narrative pieces, having done 1 or 2 of them, they are a pain to build, man. And so, if you have any sort of algorithm that is complex, it even makes it even harder. And the fact that we couldn't see the algorithm shining through is really a testament to the quality of this one. We barraged this thing for quite some time, and it still, it didn't just sort of break down and start repeating itself.
Right, it wasn't obvious.
So I'm really curious what this engine's doing, and I can totally see that, however many years, if this was a PhD project, right?
Yeah, I probably got a dissertation you could read, Bill.
Nice. I could totally see how this thing could take that long to build, because it's not giving up its secrets. I think it's a weird choice, but a good choice to have topics that are keyword topics, as opposed to being a chat bot.
No, totally. Well, honestly, this conversation makes me really hope that we get a chance to do Alabaster or Glass or one of Emily Short's interactive fiction works. Because I'd be really curious to see how you guys reacted to that.
Did she do 905?
She didn't. No, that was Adam Cadre.
905 is so good.
That's excellent. Yeah,
that was awesome. We might even play that as a brief something else
as a break.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's good. Yeah.
I will say that my favorite part about it is I remember the amazing Tracy Fullerton from the USC Interactive Media Division.
Yeah, hey Tracy.
Hi Tracy. She talks about how game design is a second order problem. You don't make the experience. Kind of like with a movie, you make the experience and you put it on the screen and everyone has that experience. Period. But with a game, you try to make rules that you think will create the experience that you want. So it's this weird kind of roundabout way to do it, and I my favorite part was just that Facade created these problems that made you want to participate in the way that the designers clearly intended. Because again, going in there and being let's eat potatoes, they would go weird, and then they'd kick you out of their home. It was melons, and they were get out. Obnoxiously having to reload and start the whole game over forced you to actually go, okay, well, should I do this and that? And literally a game-type mechanic forced you into a situation that felt very much so like when you're in that tense moment where there's a couple fighting and you're just trying to eat your soup at lunch at college, and you're well, let's talk about sports. You know, there's like no clear exit from that. So I like that quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So without further ado, I think that we did it. We did a second episode.
Yeah.
Nice job, everybody.
I rate this game 3 hearts.
Well, let's go ahead and do the outro. My name is Sean Plott.
My name is Bill Grainer.
And my name is Sean Bouchard.
Thank you so much for watching MetaDating Episode 2. We'll see you next month for more explorations of games that touch on the topic of romance and interactivity. For now, we're done. Bye!